Guédelon in France. To understand how castles were constructed, they're building one from scratch, using just the tools and materials of the medieval age. It's a 25-year project, the world's biggest archaeological experiment. The most important defensive feature of any castle was the wall surrounding it.
Castle walls had to be incredibly thick in order to resist attack and absorb the impact of projectiles fired from trebuchets.
The curtain wall was over 20 feet deep, interspersed with towers. In earlier Norman castles, they were square. But while on crusade, European knights saw that eastern towers were round. They realized that eliminating corners not only made them stronger, but also provided a better view of the surrounding landscape. Completing the walls will take some 30,000 tons of sandstone.
Transport costs in the Middle Ages were incredibly expensive. So having a good supply of local stone close to the castle was vital.
To extract it from the quarry, first a row of holes is hand-drilled.
Once all the holes are ready, I'm ready to put in the iron wedges, and I'm ready to split it open by hitting very hard on each wedge with a big sledgehammer.
The stone is split into usable blocks, then transported using horsepower and human effort. This treadwheel crane can lift up to half a ton.
The walls are built like sandwiches. On the outside, you have facing walls built from better quality stones. And the inside, the rubble cores, they're built with softer stones and other offcuts from the quarry. And they're built up in layers with a very thick, coarse mortar.
This ingenious method makes the walls better able to withstand hits from a trebuchet. Sandstone is too hard to be carved into intricate windows, vaults, and steps. Instead, softer, more expensive limestone is used. These sophisticated building techniques make castles the ultimate feats of medieval engineering. It's a testament to their construction that so many still stand today. At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together, they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter? William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
L'heure est de bedeuter jetzt Bolsabway. Quand je commande, avance.
Ici!
Access vos, compagnon.
Seguidas!
Attendez les commandements.
Moment décidément, Darkier! Preparate! Bene, bene! Parate, Archer! Vas-y, Archer!
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Parate! Perfecte! Ambula! Parat! Parates servientes!
Escolto.
Parate, Archers! In avant, Archer!
Escolte.
Ok.
Seco. Advance. Ok. Massono.
Ok. Escolto. Edifico. Ah, finite.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Parats.
Audite servientes. Odio.
Mandements. À la materia.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Attention. Obeio. Udite, bene.
Soyez prest, convertissez votre courage.
Preparate, vade, archier.
Per Sultan!
Momentesi, archier.
Acces avant!
Momentesi. Bene, bene. Parate, archiers. Spero.
Spero.
L'heure est de besoigner. Attendez, bande, je commande, avance.
Vostre, preparate, archiers. Escolto. Lavoro.
Escolte. Edifico. Paraz. Laburo.
Momentesi, archier. Yeke, seguita. Audience. Preparate, archier. Archier, parate.
Honor et certes. Fuir, tirez. Mon destrier y baigne.
Mandement. Toutes.
Che
Et escoltez. Sito.
Escolto.
Parate. Si. Escoltez. Obeio. Quod.
Ubi vado.
Novos mandement. Bene. L'entière, si. Quid. Quid. Ubi vado? Ma sono. Lavoro. Sì. Bene.
Me. Lavorons la terre.
Sanglantade. Ubi vado? In aiuto! Mandement. Ite. Fate.
Quel est votre plaisir?
Page. L'entière. What?
Si.
Si. Si.
Che? Dictus mui.
Ma besoin. Lantiers, Barats.
Escolto.
Paraz. Materia.
Bene, Barats.
Movo. Spero.
Quod. Escolti.
Si.
Novos, sito. Mandement, sige.
Faked.
On demand.
Mandements. Laburo. Si.
Barats.
Materia. Si, laborans.
Escolti. Movans.